After playing Dragonwilds for a while, I discovered something interesting about how gravestones work. Normally when you die, for example by jumping off a cliff, your gravestone appears at your last grounded position. However, if you haven't stayed on the ground long enough, that position doesn't count and the game will fall back to the last valid grounded spot. By constantly jumping, you can choose your last valid current position. If you start jumping a bit further back from the cliff's edge, your gravestone will spawn there at the spot where you began jumping and not right next to the cliff. This also applies when using lodestones. If you start jumping immediately after teleporting, you can prevent the gravestone from spawning at the teleport destination. Instead, it will spawn back at your original location before using the lodestone. Now about movement. If you simply walk and jump, you will maintain walking speed while jumping. But there's a trick to gain extra momentum. Instead of walking, you can briefly activate the run button right before each jump. This short burst of sprinting gives your jump a boost without draining too much stamina, allowing you to cover more distance while still being able to jump. You can also use wind step for your first jump, making it easier to leap from cliffs or over longer gaps. Overall, this mechanic is pretty niche, but I'd really love to see someone find a clever practical use for it. That's it from me, thanks for watching.